We got another UMUC's Got Talent veteran coming back to the stage for her fourth time, I believe. All right. You guys have seen her before. You guys show her some love. Show her some love today. From Strategic Marketing, she's going to be doing a comedy piece called Kari. Sandy Bernstein's Career Harry Carey, Part 4. Give it up for Sandy Bernstein.
Bernstein's Career Harry Carey, Part 4. Thank you. Yes, I made it to Part 4. If you want to see Parts 1 through 3, just go to my website, sandybernsteincomedy.com. So, every year, I ask the producers if I can do some twerking. And every year they say no. And I mean, I've got the Miley Cyrus costume and everything. So this year I went to John Petroff directly and I asked him, and he didn't say no. He said I could do it, but then I would have to change the name of my act to Sandy Bernstein's Career Harry Carey, the final chapter. Yeah, I take that as a no. But that's okay, I've got plenty to talk about. I'm never at a loss for words, right? So you're probably wondering what to make of me. Now, some people say I remind them of that creepy friend of their mom's. You know, the one who stares at their boyfriends a little too long? Well, that's not me, guys. Other people say I remind them of that cool aunt. You know, the one who treats you to lunch at Panera and then smokes a blunt with you afterwards. Now I'm going to be called into Human Resources. Monday morning, I can just see it now. I'm going to be like, why are you giving me a cup with my name on it? This isn't Starbucks. So guys, we are a month away from commencement. Is that amazing or what? Okay, anyway, so I'm very excited about that. Now, by a round of applause, who here has never participated in commencement before? Okay. All right, well, you're really in for a treat because there's nothing like seeing the graduates and their proud families, and it really puts what we do into perspective the rest of the year. But there's one aspect of commencement that I'm not entirely keen on, and that's the venue. Well, actually, I skipped ahead. Let me go back here. There's a lot of construction going on at Adelphi, and I have to say that the construction crews are all very courteous and professional. And that's a little bit disappointing to me because, okay, can we talk about catcalls for a minute now? Don't get the wrong idea, but I'm not proud of this, but sometimes when I hear my girlfriends complain about getting catcalled in Baltimore or DC, I feel a little bit jealous. I know that's messed up, but I can't remember the last time I was catcalled. Unless you count that time this past summer in the garage, they were working in the garage, and I had a couple of the construction workers holler at me as I was walking into a bed of wet concrete. Well, I had them hose me down, and there I am, I'm standing there just soaking wet, waiting for somebody to say something. But no cat calls. They threw a tarp on me and walked away. Well, guys, don't feel bad for me. I mean, obviously they thought I was cold. Okay, now I'm going to talk about commencement. I already said what a special time it is. The one thing about commencement that I'm not entirely keen on is the venue, and that's the Xfinity Center, because it's a very confusing building. Although this year, I think that things are going to be better for us because University of Maryland College Park finally gave us the architect's renderings of the building. So we were able to redraw the staff maps in our staff lanyard booklets. Fun fact, I bet you didn't know that MC Escher was the chief architect. Yeah, it kind of puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, one thing you have to remember is, okay, the Comcast Center has 3 levels, right? There's the ground floor, then there's the lobby level, which they call the first floor, and the next level, which is the concourse level, which is, to me, the 3rd floor, but they call it the 2nd floor, but it doesn't matter. Just remember that there are 3 levels. So why are there 5 buttons in the elevator? I mean, 3 levels, 5 buttons, what's up with that? Well, I'll tell you what's up with that. there are floors within the levels. And not all the stairways go to all the floors, assuming you can find the stairways, because most of those are tucked away in the corridors. And the main stairway where you're supposed to send the graduates is hidden behind the elevator. I'm sorry, but that building is just wrong on so many different levels. But, there's a training video that we're working on that should help you with the stairways. I'm just going to show you a very brief clip of that here. So, this will give you a better idea how you can find the stairs. Oh, okay. I also hope that they include something about the exits because, not all the exits actually exit the building. I mean, sometimes I'll go out an exit or what I think is an exit and I'll be exiting onto the patio. And then when I think I'm going back into the building, I'm just exiting onto another part of the patio. And when I finally do get to exit the building, I can't get back in. I get locked out. So, yeah, and okay, this next part is kind of embarrassing for me. Now, I work for marketing, so we're in charge of the signage, the directional signage, and the commencement programs. But I have no sense of direction, and despite all the signs, last year I could not find the staff break room to save my life. And I got so hungry that I started to snack on the commencement program. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of ironic considering that I'm one of the people who writes the commencement program. So I was literally eating my words. Yeah. I think next year I'm going to ask them to print it on rice paper. Yeah. Well, I work at the UMUC gear tables because I'm not allowed to direct the graduates because one year I got this poor graduate so turned around, sending him in circles trying to find the roving room, that he got disgusted. He was on the verge of leaving. He's like, that's it, I give up. I'm going home. You can mail me my diploma. And I didn't have the heart to tell him that we mail everybody their diploma. Oh, yeah. What a mess. Well, luckily, one of my colleagues, a responsible adult, was there, and they got the graduate on their way, and the crisis was averted. But last year, I was supposed to move some inventory from the one gear table on the concourse level down to the gear level that was on the lobby level, and I just got lost. I got so lost, I ended up at a part of the building that I have never even seen before, okay? And you'll never believe what happened next. I ran into Jimmy Hoffa. I'm like, Jimmy Hoffa, I thought you were dead. He's like, I'm not dead, sweetheart. I just can't find my way out of this thing. Oh, guys, so Workday. I love Workday. I do, because you only have to do the exception-based reporting. You only have to fill out your timesheets every other week. So I think that's great. But what's really cool about it is that you can access it from your mobile devices. Except I'm not so great with technology. The first time I tried to request a vacation day in Workday on my smartphone, it summoned me an Uber. But anyway, I think I have the hang of it now. While I was waiting to come up on stage just now, I was actually able to approve some timesheets. So I really think I have the hang of it now.
Hey, Sandy.
What?
Domino's is here. Did you order a pizza?
No! Damn you, Workday! So I gotta go straighten out this pizza situation. But like I said, check out my website and hit me up after the show. I have all kinds of upcoming shows I would just love to tell you about. So thank you very much. You guys have been awesome.